I was there 3 times. President Biden at a CNN town hall last night claiming that he's been to the border. When? It is still unclear if he actually has. Is this another lie? Biden blaming the damage done by hurricanes as the reason why he hasn't visited as president yet, despite spending at least part of 70 days while in office in Delaware. Dagan, we've got illicit drugs coming into the country every day. They're killing Americans, 93,000 overdoses in the last year. We've got human trafficking every day and every month, 200,000 people apprehended. That's not even including the gotaways, 400,000 gotaways, I'm told, by the border agents so far this year. We don't know their intentions. They may very well be causing havoc in our big cities. And he says, well, I haven't had time to go, but I've been there. He hasn't been there because he has no idea. It's worsened considerably under his watch. So the bottom line is he hasn't been there as things have worsened.
He hasn't been there as president. And based on Peter Doocy's reporting over a period of time, there is no evidence President Biden has ever visited the border. Not as president, clearly, but not as the vice president. Not as a candidate, a senator, or, as Peter would say, a concerned citizen. There's no evidence he's ever been. And this wide open border is by design. It is for liberal political purposes. At the same time, they've laid the foundation for criminals to profit from human suffering and misery, whether it's drug abuse, fentanyl poisonings, or the trafficking of women and children into this country. And by the way, he mentions that his wife has been to the border, the first lady. That's great. What about your border czar? What about Kamala Harris? She's in hiding, quite frankly. Unbelievable.
Christian, give us your thoughts here. I mean, I'd like to know specifically when Jill Biden went to the border, since he has no problem spewing out these things that may not be true at all.
Right, well, that was probably just another casual lie. At least it could have been. And this is in a very friendly format. He's on CNN, the left-wing network, with Anderson Cooper, just sort of babbling through this. This is important to his presidency. Quinnipiac came out with a new poll yesterday that had approval for Biden at 38%. That's a danger zone for any president. And get this, on immigration, they asked the question on immigration generally or the border crisis specifically. Only 25% of Americans support what he does. 67% disapproved of his handling of that. To get to only 25%, I mean, think of how many registered Democrats have to tell a pollster, a stranger over the phone, that they disapprove of the president. This is imperiling his presidency. But, you know, as Dagan said or implied, this is just sort of an ideological article of faith for this group. They just want that border open. They see it as a moral good, even though it's quite the opposite. It's stunning.
Yeah, it's absolutely stunning. And by the way, Jill Biden, his wife, saying that she was there. I don't remember her being there ever, but regardless, she's not the president. And I think Dagan makes the right point. Where's the border czar? It's pretty stunning that there's no time to secure the border. And